So welcome back to our class on feminism. This is our 19th class. Now we are, yesterday I think in the last class we had a doubt about LGBTQIA, isn't it? LGBTQIA plus. So there is a doubt about A, that is asexual. Asexual. I think asexual. So you have got lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual, queer, intersexual and intersex and asexual. LGBTQIA. I think that is clear now. Alright. Any doubt regarding that? No. So last time we had a confusion now. I had a confusion. I was in doubt whether what is this A. I think now it's clear. Okay, we come to the 12th point, that is womanism. Womanism. What is womanism? Womanism is feminism. African. The African, you can say. Because, this is going to be Alice Walker, the famous, renowned feminist. The problem is that African women's problems were not addressed by the white feminism. White feminism, that is European, American, Britain and so on, failed to address the problems of the African women. So Alice Walker, womanist prose, that is also her coinage, she coined the word womanism, referring to the African women's need to create a movement centered on their needs. So that is womanism. I think now that is clear. In search of Mother's Garden and so on, such writings, see, they come under this. Alright. Now 13th point is feminism. What is feminism? After womanism, you have feminism. The theory of political, economic and social equality of the sexes. It is a theory of political, economic and social equality of the sexes manifested in organized activity on behalf of all women and for their rights. Just by some 2 or 3 people saying that we want equality, that won't be feminism. That is also a micro-feminism, we can say. But the macro level, there has to be an organized activity. We have seen already the fallout of the falls, we saw. And also first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave and so on. Already we saw that is movements. All for political, economic and social equality. And also oppression, so resistance against patriarchal oppression. Now the 14th one is intersexuality. 14th, intersexuality. Intersectionality, not intersexuality. Intersection. Intersection means, this is the key word, third wave feminism. It's a form of feminism that aims to include all women, irrespective of, and recognize their needs, irrespective of race, gender, identity, or sexual orientation, or class. So intersecting, that means, if you say, suppose this is feminism, see, class, race, ethnicity, class, race, ethnicity, then white, African, so race already. This is intersection means feminism includes all this and influenced by all this. Different people have different sexual orientation, identity, gender, everything comes into it. So it's an all-inclusive term, we can say, intersectionality. Why? Because for some time it was a movement of the white women. So other races, women belonging to other races or other groups or other sexual orientation were not included. So everything comes under this. It's an umbrella term, we can say. Intersectionality. Understand? Okay. Then 15 is essentialism. Essentialism. Essentialism again is very important for a long time. See the Western movement, feminist movement in Western countries, they were really plagued by this idea of essentialism. Now what is essential? The assumption that people have a fixed nature. For example, all women are emotional. All women are submissive. Understand? All women need to be kept apart. That means from certain functions, certain traditions and so on. So this is essentialism. And this actually it was a problem or it was a defect of the Western feminist movement. For a very long time, feminism remained, or the movement remained, or the clamor and the struggle for equality in political, social and economic matters remained with them. So they did not bother about race and things like that. So by the third wave, all these things were included. Understand? Now the 16th term is feminist theory. Feminist theory. What is feminist theory? Feminism, feminism. It's a branch of theory within sociology. Feminist theory is a branch of theory within. Theory means, a set of principles, theory. Mathematical theory is a political theory within sociology. Moves away from male viewpoint and experience. Feminist theory, they don't consider male viewpoint and experience. That is not their business. They move towards that of women. The viewpoint is not of men but of women in this matter. So feminist theory throws light on social problems, trends and issues that are otherwise overlooked or misunderstood by the historically dominant male perspective. So in history you can say what is dominant? Male perspective. So male perspectives and male views or male vision you can see, they overlooked these things. That is the problems of women. So feminist theory foregrounds the problems of women, their social problems and so on. There are trends, for example. Issues, these are issues otherwise overlooked or misunderstood. Or there's, that is not required. Equal skill, equal work. Women, after you give only 1/4 of the wages. Because men, they are working very hard days. So these are actually was a lot of inequality and that has to be addressed by feminist theory. Understand? And now again we have 16th or 17 point. Well, 1 or 2 points. These are very simple. No, that's it. 17 is sexism. And what is sexism? Sexism means any prejudice or discrimination based on sex. Any prejudice or discrimination based on sex. Because she is a woman, this is enough. Or it is like that. Understand? Well, men and women working in the same place, same job, same skill. But when it comes to wages, man gets 100 and woman gets 50. And then that is a discrimination based on sex. That is sexism. any discrimination or prejudice, etc. based on sex is sexism. Understand? Now 18, we have oppression. Very often I say now, when I speak about women's rights and women's movement and so on, I say oppression, repression, suppression leading to depression. Isn't it? Oppression, suppression, repression leading to depression. That is oppression. Unjust or cruel, we can say, exercise of power on anybody is oppression. It can be parents, children. Unjust or cruel exercise of power on anybody, a person or a group, parent-children relationship, it can happen, isn't it? It can happen in a teacher-student relationship. Because teacher is powerful. He or she can, I know, students, they suffer from the oppression of teachers for no reason. Maybe just she or he doesn't like a person for some reason. So that is, it can be economic oppression, it can be political oppression, it can be cultural, related to culture. Power, wherever you misuse your power, that is an oppression. It can be family, society, and group and so on. And then we have, next one is resistance, 19. Resistance. Resistance means it is an organized, variety of techniques, we can say this, that oppressed group uses for what? As a reaction to their suffering. It can be in the form of criticism or even open rebellion. Resistance. French Revolution is a resistance, of course, in a very large scale. When you see social media now, you use Twitter, Facebook, then WhatsApp, etc. for criticizing, that is also resistance. So it can be word of mouth, action, even you can take up arms. So that is resistance. When the oppressed group uses techniques can be there are ways of doing that, see, then that is resistance. As I told you, it can be from word to weapon. From word to weapon. Understand? Now, 20, objectification. Objectification. Objectification means, what you do is, reducing a human being to an object for use, see, for one's gaze or pleasure. See, fashion parade is going on. What do? You look at those people participating in the fashion parade are objects. You look at them for your pleasure. Male gaze, your pleasure. So you are making a human being an object. Just as you look at a painting now and enjoy that. So it's an object. Like that you look at women, they are in a fashion parade, fashion show, or Miss International, Miss Local, there are many such things. Isn't it? Navy Queen and so on. What you do is, you make them an object. See that? This is done when a person is defined by the symbol, defined his or her sexual attributes. The other attributes they are not concerned about. They are only concerned about, they are made objects based on the sexual attributes of that person. Then that becomes, and the purpose is, the one who gazes, he gets pleasure out of. So humans are made objects like painting or statue. Understand? That is for the pleasure of somebody, some humans. So, then the character and the overall existence is disregarded. They are not concerned about the character of the person. They are concerned only about the, what we have already said, that is, a person is defined by his or her sexual attributes. And then you look at that person as an object that gives you pleasure. That is objectification. And this is one of the problems, or one of the points against which the feminism or feminist movement and feminist theory, etc., raise their voice against, or fight, if you want to say. Better word, it would be a better word. So we come once again, we go through this. Humanism, coined by Alice Walker to foreground the problems of African women, which was not done by white feminism. Feminism, as such we have seen, is a theory of political, economic and social equality of the sexes. Equality of the sexes. And also it is organized activity. Feminism is an organized activity. Intersectionality, all sections come in, that's all. Section in. So all sections are included, intersectionality. Essentialism, to say that certain qualities are common to all of that group. For example, women are emotional, or women are irrational. Aristotle said that, not me, Aristotle. That is essentialism. Feminist theory is, well, it's a branch of sociology, already we have seen. Moves away, the point is foregrounding women's female perspective rather than male perspective. So, those things that have been overlooked by male-dominated discourses, the female pointing out and trying to get grievances redressed. Feminist theory. Sexism is any discrimination based on sex. That is sexism. Oppression, that is a use of power, misuse, against oppression. Isn't it? Unjust or cruel exercise of power over any group, any individual, is oppression. Master slave, capitalist proletariat, teacher student, family, parents, children, so, oppression. Resistance, techniques used by the oppressed group to get rid of that. Can be social media told you word to weapon. Yeah. Objectification, a human being is considered as, looked at as an object for pleasure, especially giving importance to their sexual attributes rather than their character and other qualities. That is objectification. Example is fashion shows, fashion parade, and even advertisement, you can say. That can be objectification. This pen, somebody holds this pen, and when you look at not the pen but the person who is holding, and that becomes an object. Understand? In a way we can say this brand ambassadors, even that we can consider as objectification of that person. Isn't it? It's not the character is not important there. Other attributes are not there, but the way he looks or she looks, her appearance. So it's like a statue. You enjoy a statue. You enjoy a picture, like painting, like that. Understand? So we have done quite a good, I can say, work here, considering we are taking up this. What is first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave we saw. Isn't it? We saw what is usance. The other day is usance, pleasure. Especially In the pleasure is, in English it is pleasure, but the French word has some other connotation also. That already I have told you in not repeat. So I think that some more terms are there. These terms are good. In the explanation of these terms, I think useful to you because you get sometimes in questions, you get one word question or answer in 2 sentences, 3 sentences, and like that. And so this will be useful to you. I hope that you are enjoying and you are benefiting out of this. So till we see again, bye, have a nice time, enjoy your life.